I keep it up for longer. I don't see the problem in keeping decorations up if they make you happy. Hey guys, it's Amanda. As an American who's lived in the UK for many years, I thought I should watch this video and see if I'm keeping up with the British traditions. But let me know in the comments, what do you think are the most important things about a British Christmas? Let me know.
Letters to Father Christmas, setting off explosives at the dinner table. These may seem crazy to you, but they're perfectly normal behaviour at a British Christmas, or as we sometimes call it, Crimbo. Here are 10 Christmas traditions that never made it to America. Letters to Father Christmas. In America, kids write letters to Santa and put them in the mailbox, but in England, we toss them straight in the fire. We're not trying to make children cry. Burning the letters sends them directly to the North Pole, where Santa can read your Christmas wishes in the smoke. Yes, it may seem a little weird, but it does save on postage. Hanging stockings. American children...
I've never heard of that. I've never burned a letter to Santa. We write our letters and then I hide them so I can look back on them in years to come. And then I get letters from Santa sent to the house for the girls. But throwing them into the fire, can't say I've done that. Have you?
Children traditionally hang stockings around the fireplace for Santa to fill with presents, but in the UK we hang stockings around the bed. Being surrounded by presents is a great way to wake up on Christmas morning, and a great way to let Father Christmas, a total stranger who's been watching you all year, get really close to your sleeping body. Sweet dreams! Also, instead of leaving out milk and cookies for Father Christmas, we leave him brandy and a mince pie because he is a grown-up. Christmas crackers. A cracker may not seem like the most festive.
We definitely don't hang our stockings on the bed. I'm not really off to a great start, am I really?
Thing to serve on Christmas dinner, but these are not the type of crackers that you put cheese on. A Christmas cracker is a brightly decorated cardboard tube filled with fun prizes. When grabbed and pulled apart, a tiny explosive inside makes a loud cracking noise, hence the name. Inside the cracker is usually a cheesy plastic prize, a paper crown, and a terrible joke. Why are ghosts so bad at lying? Because you can see right through them. I'm so sorry. Christmas hats. Inside the Christmas cracker are colourful paper hats.
I love Christmas crackers. I remember the first time, well, many years ago, at Christmas dinner, I had one. And I had no idea what to do with it. I was like, I thought there was chocolate inside. I thought like you just take both hands and just like open it and there'd be like sweets inside. No, but though you can get so many different ones. Like for this year, I have ones that you can make paper airplanes with them, which they're gonna absolutely love. And the hats. Who doesn't wear a paper hat to celebrate the holiday? Everyone.
Christmas hats. Inside the Christmas cracker are colourful paper hats that it is absolutely mandatory to wear. In fact, 90% of Christmas arguments stem from trying to make your grumpiest relative put their paper crown on. The other 10% comes from playing Monopoly because there are some Christmas traditions that we share, unfortunately. Christmas dinner. A British Christmas dinner is just as big a feast as an American one. The main dish is usually roast turkey, often surrounded by bacon-wrapped chipolatas, which are mini pork sausages. Bacon-wrapped miniature pork sausages, now that's a tradition that you Americans should get behind. We serve the turkey with roast potatoes and veggies, traditionally Brussels sprouts, which are gross, but it's tradition, so we eat them anyway. We have gravy to smother everything in, and something called bread sauce, which isn't a sauce to put on bread, but a sauce that's thickened with bread, which looks a little lumpy but tastes delicious. Then we eat until we can't move and watch telly until we pass out. Sound familiar? Christmas pudding.
I don't think I've actually ever had bread sauce. But honestly, Christmas dinner, I love it all. We actually do a chicken and a ham instead of turkey. So I just eat all day long. Roast potatoes, parsnips, Yorkshire puddings. Oh, I'm hungry just thinking about it. And then there's the leftovers for the Boxing Day the day after. Yes.
Americans love to have their pumpkin and pecan pies for Christmas dessert, but in the UK we have Christmas pudding. This is a very dense boiled cake flavoured with dried fruit and spices. It's then soaked in alcohol, aged for several months, boiled again, soaked in alcohol again, and then set on fire. Come to a British Christmas, we soak everything in alcohol and then light it on fire. The royal Christmas message. That's right, every Christmas Day, Her Majesty the Queen gives a holiday speech reflecting on the events of the past year. We all sit around pretending to pay attention but secretly carrying on with whatever it was we were doing before. Think of it as the State of the Union but with much more gold. Boxing Day.
Yes, it will be a bit different this year, but I do think it's a lovely tradition. As she said, it's on pretty much every British household.
Boxing Day is the day after Christmas Day. Its origins are debatable. Some say that it's a day when workers would receive a box of gifts from their bosses. Others say that it's a day when people would box up gifts for the poor. But the main thing that happens on Boxing Day nowadays is shopping. It's kind of like our Black Friday, only nobody gets trampled to death. Pantomime. Every year around the Christmas halls.
Oh, that is actually awful, but that is true. But I love Boxing Day. Nice, chilled out, relaxing after the chaos of Christmas. I've actually done a whole video on Boxing Day, so if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description.
Pretty much every theatre in the country puts on a pantomime. These are plays for kids based on fairy tales such as Cinderella and Aladdin, involving a lot of high camp, cross-dressing and audience interaction. They're normally starring jaded celebrities, so if the idea of seeing David Hasselhoff in a dress excites you, you should definitely check one out. Taking down the Christmas tree. We Brits believe that the Christmas tree and decorations should be taken down within 12 days of Christmas, otherwise you'll have bad luck for the rest of the year. This is maybe a tradition that Americans should consider adopting. I've certainly seen people keep their old, brown, dry, withered Christmas trees until almost the 4th of July. Those are some of the major differences between British and American Christmases. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more episodes, and let us know in the comments what you think is the most important part of a proper British Christmas. Happy Crimbo!
Most people I know take their Christmas tree down after New Year's Day. It's usually not up much later than that. Although, if it were up to me, I keep it up for longer. I don't see the problem in keeping decorations up if they make you happy. I know Christmas isn't for everyone, but it's one of my favorite holidays, along with Halloween, since I was a kid, so I enjoy it for as long as possible. I feel like overall I've adopted many of the British traditions, all while keeping ones from home, like starting to listen to Christmas music right after Halloween, or putting up the Christmas tree after Thanksgiving Day, or putting out milk and cookies, but then we usually do put out a mince pie as well, so that one's kind of a mixed. However, I haven't burned any letters to Santa. I don't know anybody that's done that, but maybe I'm just not in the right circles. So let me know, do you burn your letters? And also, what traditions do you have in your house? Put them in the comments. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.